If you traveled back 150 million years ago, you would see one of the top predators in the dinosaur world. Before the emergence of Tyrannosaurus rex, the 10-meter-long Allosaurus was the nightmare of all herbivorous dinosaurs. It even dared to venture alone into a herd of Diplodocus. On one side stood the apex predator, on the other the massive sauropod herd, neither daring to act rashly. But this Allosaurus was simply too hungry and prepared to attack regardless of the numbers against it, only to be instantly struck across the face by a whipping tail. This sobering blow made it realize adult Diplodocus were still too formidable to tackle. However, it soon developed another plan. In such heavy rain, many juveniles might get separated from the herd. Drawing on past experience, the Allosaurus sensed there must be isolated young nearby, but the relentless downpour made pinpointing their exact location impossible. Sensing danger, a young Diplodocus immediately flattened itself on the ground and stayed perfectly silent, its only chance for survival. Soon a menacing claw reached out as the Allosaurus carefully searched for the juvenile. Yet the darkness and surrounding vegetation completely concealed the small dinosaur. After 2.5 minutes of fruitless searching, the Allosaurus finally left. The cautious juvenile waited several more hours before slowly moving away. At daybreak, the Allosaurus resumed its hunt. As it searched for targets, a Camptosaurus came into view, an excellent prey choice. Oblivious to the approaching danger, the Camptosaurus kept feeding, and being alone made it even more vulnerable. For a large carnivore like Allosaurus, dealing with such small dinosaurs was usually effortless. Moving with minimal sound, it crept closer to its target. The Camptosaurus dared to feed alone because it possessed extremely sharp senses, able to detect and react to the slightest disturbance nearby. The Allosaurus, in contrast, relied on speed and ambush tactics. Suddenly, the Camptosaurus seemed to sense impending doom. As a dark shadow gradually emerged, its eyes filled with terror. The Camptosaurus tensed, ready to flee, but what appeared before it was another Camptosaurus? Just as it relaxed its guard, the Allosaurus launched its ambush. Survival instincts kicked in as the Camptosaurus immediately accelerated away. The chase continued for nearly 300 kilometers until, exhausted from the intense effort, the Camptosaurus began showing signs of fatigue. Seizing the opportunity, the Allosaurus closed in and delivered a powerful charge, followed by relentless attacks. Its razor-sharp teeth quickly inflicted mortal wounds. Seeing its prey still clinging to life, the Allosaurus promptly delivered the killing blow. Then came time to enjoy the hard-won prize. The Allosaurus prepared to feast. Yet barely 2 minutes later, a formidable competitor appeared. The Allosaurus clearly wasn't the only predator here. This was a 12-meter-long Saurophaganax, which didn't regard the Allosaurus as a threat at all. Extremely aggressive, it immediately sought to demonstrate its dominance. In just one exchange, it defeated the Allosaurus. Helpless against this superior foe, the Allosaurus had to surrender its meal. In this era of giants, size truly meant supremacy. Seeing its feast disappear, the Allosaurus could only continue its search for food. It next came to a herbivore nesting ground and launched an immediate